Más de 20.000 horas de vuelo han sido voladas aquí en Colombia, mi país. Un país muy hermoso, pero muy complicado de volar. Ustedes se preguntarán por qué. Colombia tiene 3 cordilleras. Muchos de los sitios de estas cordilleras están vírgenes. Tiene altísimos nevados, volcanes, unos territorios inexplorados muy grandes y además un buen pedazo de la selva amazónica. Las condiciones meteorológicas del país son impredecibles por estar en el Ecuador. Entonces no tenemos ese tipo de ayudas. Volar en Colombia es un arte y requiere una gran experiencia y además un gran equipo. Todos estos años de vuelo en Colombia los he hecho en aviones como este. Magnífico avión que quiero muchísimo. Pero resulta que en todos esos años también he tenido momentos difíciles. Yo me he caído 5 veces con los aviones. Por eso es que yo creo que poder continuar con nuestras labores con seguridad, debemos considerar un avión que hemos estudiado muchísimo, es el Evangel. Otro problema que tenemos también es que normalmente en nuestro trabajo tenemos que estar aterrizando en pistas improvisadas o inventarnos pistas en cualquier parte del país. Estas pistas generalmente están, si es en época de lluvias llenas de lodo y si es en época de verano, pues entonces están abandonadas con pasto muy grande y nos hemos visto en muchísimas dificultades para salir cargados de esos sitios donde nunca habíamos aterrizado por primera vez muchas veces. El Evangel tiene unas características de despegue corto que nos favorecerían muchísimo.
My friend Hector Gonzalez and I flew thousands of hours in an airplane just like this one, 25 years ago in eastern Colombia. Both of us have had numerous emergencies, most of which could be solved or would have been solved if we would have been flying an Angel. Conditions in Colombia have changed, and it's no longer possible to obtain avgas at most remote airstrips. So an Angel would be an ideal airplane for us because in addition to the safety features, it has the range to be able to go out and come back from these remote jungle locations.
It was precisely Colombia's difficult terrain and rugged flying conditions that inspired missionary pilot and mechanic Carl Mortensen to build the Evangel Aircraft. He spent many years flying single-engine planes over the vast jungle. These were the only types of aircraft equipped to operate out of the short, rough airstrips that were available. Seeing the need, Carl began studying the possibility of building a twin-engine plane that could operate out of the same kinds of airstrips. Many years of careful research, planning, and building led to the creation of the unique Evangel, designed specifically with exceptional takeoff and landing performance for short jungle airstrips, assembled with simple equipment that provides easy, low-budget maintenance.
This is one of the most exciting things that I think a lot of people have never heard about, and that's what Carl Mortensen started 20-some-odd years ago, and even farther back when he built another airplane. But building the Evangel and designing it, he built an airplane when he saw a need to have an airplane that would reach places that most people couldn't get to, or airplanes couldn't get into. This kind of gives you a real good idea of what the Evangel looks like, and how it's really a pretty airplane, but yet it's designed to be a very rugged and durable airplane, capable of carrying up to 8 people, has 6 seats that are actually reclining folding seats that can actually be removed also. We can take these 4 seats out and we can actually load 4 55-gallon drums of fuel, say, if we wanted to move it to an advanced location. If you even take a look at just the landing gear, the nose tire on this airplane is bigger than a lot of main tires on Cessnas. And if you look at the main tires on this thing, you begin to see some really healthy, strong landing gear that's designed to take a really rough terrain and be able to get this airplane in and out and sustain it. You notice also that the airplane is set up with what some people would say is odd, with propellers in the back. but by setting the engines in such a way it gives the pilot an incredibly good visibility. Also a great asset if you wanted to use the airplane for a lot of other things, such as airborne surveillance or a multitude of other ways the airplane could be used. There's no airplane really like it on the market today. It stands kind of in a realm all by itself. It's exceptional. It's easy to maintain. There's nothing complicated about it. If we look at it, the engines are basic 300 horsepower Lycoming engines. There's nothing complicated, just turned around backwards. They're standard Hartzell propellers, 76-inch Hartzell propellers. The wings are designed, the whole thing is designed as the maintenance man's dream. Integral fuel tanks in the wings carry 225 gallons of fuel. And when we look at an airplane that has a cruise speed of about 170 knots at 65% RPM, 65% power, excuse me, and at that power rating range is only consuming about 28 gallons per hour with 225 gallons of fuel. That's a lot of loiter time. That's a lot of hours in the air. And it can carry a lot of cargo. It's got 1,900 pounds of usable weight that it can carry. We can get a lot of people. We can get a lot of medicines. We can get a lot of Bibles. We can get a lot of whatever we need to get, wherever we need to get it. And we can do it in relative comfort, relative speed, and safety, because the airplane can do what it's designed to do.
Now is the ideal time to evangelize Colombia. The doors are wide open for us to work with the guerrillas, with the paramilitary, with the Colombian government forces, with the rural campesino people, and with Indian tribes who haven't seen a missionary for 2 or 3 decades. We don't know how long the doors are going to remain open, but right now thousands of Bibles are being provided, thousands of Galcom solar radios locked onto our frequencies. The radio stations are up and running with nationwide coverage. But we need to be able to get into these remote areas where the people that are generating the violence live and operate. We need to be able to personally go where the radio message has been beamed. And for this we need an angel. Right now there are no missionary airplanes operating in Colombia. All the missionary aviation programs were shut down 10, 15, or 20 years ago. But the Lord has provided the contacts and the opportunity for us to be able to operate effectively an angel in Colombia. We need prayer partners that will pray and intercede until this project is completed. We need your help in this very, very crucial, critical hour for Colombia.